This video is unlike anything I've ever made, because this time, this story is different. I was scrolling along my recommended feed a couple days ago, seeing a bunch of nonsense, Mr. Beast challenges, that kind of stuff, and then I came across a video titled Depths by username Xavier Gaming 2150. I didn't think much of it because, as a new user starting out with Minecraft, but the thumbnail looked strangely like an analog horror. It was low quality and saturated, but I didn't think much of it, so I just continued on. That was until I opened my subscriptions page, and there it was, the same icon of a newly joined YouTube user. The X, the purple background, the name, Xavier Gaming. I clicked on it, and sure enough, I was subscribed, but I've never seen this user before in my life. And the name, Xavier. I was thinking maybe it was a close friend that I didn't even know I subscribed to, but I didn't know anyone named Xavier. And I look, he uploaded 2 videos, both nearly back to back. And then I decided to watch the first one. Come with me to view the depths and see how curiosity killed the cat. The video starts just like any normal kid's playthrough, in a fresh new Minecraft world, nothing really seeming out of the ordinary. I can't really make out what his skin is, maybe a raccoon or a cat, mostly leaning towards the cat. And I was right. Because going into his channel description, it reads, Curious Cat Skin Gamer. And he joined fairly recently, November 3rd, 2025. This isn't an old account, it was created recently. Which I thought would be the exact opposite, but even stranger, some lore in this description. It reads, Found Minecraft installed on my PC. And he does Let's Plays. Now back to the video. Xavier runs around for a second and then decides to type. I'm really excited to... For a second, he types what seems to be a smiley face, but then changes it to, I'm really excited to play this. He then says, I haven't even downloaded Minecraft before. It just appeared on my desktop, with a surprised face. Now as you can examine, he has a lot of trouble spelling words. This could give us a hint on what his age is. I'm thinking maybe around 10 to maybe 15. Also, seeing his mannerisms and the way he moves, it almost looks like a young Minecraft gamer, punching the air like a YouTube video. But at the same time, he's also skilled. He knows how to create animals, and he knows what he's doing. So, this can't be the first time he's ever played this. He then says while looking at a jungle, It's eerie with the fog. But my PC is a f***ing potato, so, as he says with a annoyed face. Wait a minute. Hold on a second. This is the first time he ever types anything in chat, but then sends it through. If you look to the left, his name isn't Xavier Gaming. It's my name. But what? What? How? How is it my name? Never given anyone this game. I don't understand how he has it. Did he hack my account? Did he just stumble across it? I mean, I have Minecraft right here. What? Where's my Minecraft? I guess I'll figure that out later, but now we should focus on this. He decides to start breaking a tree. He starts at the bottom, which is interesting. He doesn't punch the middle, which most players usually do. Wait a minute. As he's crafting his crafting table, he also puts oak planks in the second slot too, to make sticks. This is a player who has played before. This is not his first time, or even the way he crafts. He crafts not even just a sword, axe, and a pickaxe. He crafts an axe and a pickaxe. Not even a sword. Is that new? It's like a mod. He then finds a cave, a deep one. Damn. He starts to mine some wood. He gets some coal and he upgrades his tools. He then looks around quite a little bit while looking down at the cave. I feel like I'm being watched. Oh wait. By you! Like and subscribe.
Yeah, that kid has a pretty good point. Maybe you should like and subscribe. I don't know, just a suggestion.
As he's trying to get up out of the cave, he decides to type something. But he then realizes all of his messages are gone. Where'd all my messages go? He then decides to flood the cave for some reason, maybe for an easy water source. He then goes back over to the jungle, where he decides to mine some trees. What the actual fuck? And he finds a new type of cow variant. When did they add these? As he continues to get back and it gets darker, he kills a sheep. He then finds a cave. He looks at the sunset. I don't like the dark. He crafts a bed, and he sleeps. Surviving his first night in Minecraft. And then he reveals. It's been a while since I've played, but I still got it. This just further reveals that he has played Minecraft before. He goes back into the cave, decides to mine some iron. It's only 1 block. You're fucking joking. He crafts his furnace to make his 1 iron ingot and continues mining. And then this happens. This bull shocked me and probably Xavier as well. What the fuck was that? Oh hell no. Was that a new cave sound? He continues to smell his food, and he decides to go down into the cave. But then he realizes something. Shouldn't there be monsters? He's right. There haven't been monsters the entire night. And then a scary realization happens. His difficulty is on normal. But not a single monster has been seen. He goes down deeper where he finds a lava source. But he sees something. Is that a fucking torch? He goes closer to it. It's even worse though. It's a redstone torch. Oh no. He decides to go back, but he gets distracted by the glow squid. He hesitates. Fuck. He goes back. I hate how curious I am. And he spots something in the distance. It's a tree. Now, it's very rare for trees to naturally generate in caves, but it's not entirely impossible. It's just a tree? He's even confused by it. Fuck no. He tries to go back, but curiosity gets the better of him. He decides to go past the tree, where he finds a redstone torch. He finds what seems to be a hanging lantern in the distance. He even pulls a crazy clutch. It's the tree. It's a dead tree covered around with moss. He goes to the lantern, but he stops cold in his tracks. It looks like a silhouette of a player. He builds up. No f***ing way. He wants to get closer and place a torch down. He gets closer, and then he runs back to the tree, where something interesting happens. When he gets to the tree, he's holding a torch, but as he turns around it, he's holding an axe, and the player is gone. It almost looks like an editing cut, but at the same time, we do have to remember that he said earlier on, his PC is potato, which I can relate to. The player is now gone. Fuck no. He finds a single redstone dot where the player stood. He then finds a mine shaft. Fuck that. It's just a game. It's f***ing Minecraft. As he goes deeper and deeper into the mine shaft, he finds something strange. He finds two long hallways, one leading to who knows where, one leading to a cave spider infested trap. This is the first time we've seen hostile mobs, and that's only because there was a spawner. Xavier nearly dies, but he's able to block himself in and restore his health. He's able to craft a crafting table and make a shield. He breaks the spawner and continues to look around. But inevitably, he's gonna go have to explore that other hallway. And he does. What the f*** is going on? He then gets distracted from leaving and finds out even deeper part of the mine shafts. He then goes back, but as he gets to the ledge, and he starts building up. And the first video, the deaths, end there. The first video, there's a lot to analyze. He has played the game before, so he has experience. But what's interesting is he has my username, and Minecraft is no longer on my computer. Where did it go? I have no idea. How does he have my account and my game? I do not know. How does this lead to me? Why me? In Xavier's next post, labeled Look Closely, this is where things get even weirder. The video starts up, and he's alive and well. In fact, he's even starting to build a house that he did off screen. It's not even finished yet. Hello, welcome back. I started on a house, but he backtracks and calls it a home, which is interesting. Still missing some blocks. The house isn't a dirt house. It's surprisingly skilled, once again showing that he has played the game before. Also still under this BXD user. Yeah, that's me. No idea who it is. Once again, it's me. I still don't know how this kid got my account. He tries to patch up a hole in this house, but he has to go get more wood. He patches up the hole, then proceeds to mine some more trees and plant some saplings. And then all of a sudden, he gets called. Someone's calling for me. Be right back. He then comes back to the game. I'm back. Had to eat. Strange, this is the first time he's had to go away from the computer. He looks at the sky and then gets back to his house. But I notice something. As he goes to his house running away from the sun, as he gets through the door, it almost glitches in a way. Thankfully, he addresses this. This f***ing potato keeps screwing up the gameplay. It, lags. A knock on the door. But that's not possible. I don't want to look. But he does. There's nothing there. And his messages disappear once more. What the fuck? He looks at the moon and he gets startled by a horse in the distance. He goes in his chest and the game lags again, which is awfully strange. He looks around and he doesn't see anything, scoping out the area. He then decides to finally sleep. He wakes up and opens his chat, and the message is no longer there. Feel like I'm being watched again. He looks at the trees, maybe like there's something behind one of them. I don't like the tall grass. He cuts the grass and decides to turn back. See something in the sky. In fact, there's more than one. Oh, hell no. I've played Herobrine mods before. How is this happening in normal Minecraft? He goes toward it, and it's netherrack blocks. Me. He's startled by it. obviously. He looks in the hole, being cautious that nothing will push him in. It goes all the way down, past the bedrock. Chicken! This has got to be a kid. He goes back to the house and stores more ferns. Holy shit! As he destroys more of the ferns by the spruce tree, there it is, the entity right behind the tree trunk, watching him. He doesn't even notice. But I did. Holy shit, he was there all along? Wait a minute. As he turns around to go back to his house, there's a weird cobblestone structure part of it. What could that be? He patches up the rest of his house. He then goes by the house, and he finally acknowledges it. That is the cellar. That's all you're gonna give us? That is the cellar? That's how you address it? He decides to go down. It's a cobblestone little cellar. There's a staircase. He blocks it up. Nope. For the first time in this series, I'm starting to think this kid isn't white. As he mines some coal and some stone. For extra precautions, he decides to block it off even more. But as he's mining some coal, this happens. An extra breaking sound is heard. There is a player breaking blocks behind the wall. He decides to logically block himself in, and finally gets the courage to get out of there. He goes to his house, goes to his chest, and wait, there's another block in his inventory? When did he get that? Looking back at the footage, we can see that he got that quite a little bit ago. Even before he looked at the pillars. That's quite odd. He starts finishing the rest of his house. He stupidly decides to investigate. He goes down, shield ready. There's a hallway, and at the end of it, there's a room. 3 blocks remain on the walls. Tough, black stone, and chiseled stone. He pauses for a second, and then something interesting happens. His camera now changes to a desktop monitor, where on his desktop, we can see a text file titled Listen. Inside of it, curiosity kills the cat. Look close. Lee looks at 3 blocks. I'm missing something. Why me? He looks behind him, but then he realizes something. Wait. It changes back to the text file. Morse code. He smartly copies it and puts it into a decoder. The chiseled stone. He mines it. And it's a hallway. He puts it back up and tries to run, but he hears footsteps running towards him. He blocks it up and decides there's only one way to go. Fuck. He finds a room filled with chains and a light and a book on a stand. But even worse, I think that's a noose. He's not wrong. It strangely resembles a noose. After contemplating, he looks at the book.
Hello, cat.
Well,
Curious enough yet? How much more until you stop? Because as you know,
that's how it ends? There's not much more I can say about Xavier, other than if he needs help, please find me. If you all like this story, please go visit his channel, decipher anything that I might have missed. Thank you for watching.